Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I'm not going to be with you today in person, but I wanted to take a little bit of time and tell you about our next project. Let me pull this up. Okay, so Abstract Media Mayhem. This is our last piece that we're going to work on in our initial portfolio of playing around with objects. So we're looking at abstraction and we're looking at exploration of media as our two main purposes. So you're going to be choosing a simple thing that you can focus on in your study, and you're going to be drawing it at least 9 or 10 times and playing around with different media and how to abstract them. So for instance, the apple that we see here is approached with different media and some different technique, and there's also a little bit of playing with abstraction. In your case, I'm hoping you'll push it a little bit further and explore media, but also play around with abstracting and changing and modifying the form. Another great example to look at is this work by Picasso. So Picasso focused on a simple bull, and you can see in his different approaches how he starts to break it down, all of a sudden getting really to the essence of what the bull is, this basic shape, and being playful with it. So it doesn't always have to be exactly precise. So this is kind of what I'm hoping you'll do, work on multiple media and also work on abstraction and playing around. So you're going to take what you observe, you're going to change, simplify, break, put back together. Here are some more examples of how you can really take that animal or whatever you choose to the next level. And this is really helpful because focusing you to focus on one point and exploring it in lots of different ways kind of stretches your mind. Also, it gives you a chance to try lots of different media. Some you might have a lot of freedom and understanding with, and others that maybe are newer to you. Can this be done in 3D? Why, yes, it can. So if you're somebody who's been thinking you're going to do a 3D portfolio, then I want you to think about possibly doing this in 3 dimensions. So these are all representations of the figure, all done with different 3-dimensional media. Some of which we have access to, some we don't, but really anything can be made into a work of art. So they're all figures, human abstraction in some way. Even this one that has a lot of realism in the approach, they made choices to make silhouettes of people, to simplify faces and things like that. So please do not shy away from it if 3D is something you're interested in. So what you can work on today. Think about an object that you find interesting and has enough detail, but maybe is not too complex. Practice drawing this object in your sketchbook realistically. See how realistic you can get with it. And then if you want to begin experimenting with abstracting that object in your sketchbook, you can do that too. So what are some key parts of it? What are things that are less important? How can you break it down to its essence? How can you change and morph it? And then the next steps, we're going to focus on working on the actual piece in class. We're going to work on this for about a week and a half. And yeah, we'll worry about all that then. Good luck getting started, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.